bold challenges need bold moves, and this is a bold move to help my country to be more capable to defend itself and defend its allies, and also to modernize our infrastructure, which has not been modernized for decades. And the second one is most parts of that package are just blueprint of our party program. You just referred to the climate protection part of it. Yeah, we want to spend more on that, and we are getting it. So there is no reason to just be grumpy because part of a coalition we vote for that package because it's good for the country and good for Europe.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from all over Germany. So now is the time to put aside some of our preferences and go for what is the greater good as well. There is a problem for the Greens, though, and I just want to know what you think about this. The fact that you will not be involved in how the Climate and Transformation Fund is spent. It's great that there is a special fund, but you won't be able to kind of tell the CDU, CSU and the SPD how to spend this. That's a bit of a problem for the Greens, isn't it?
Sure, it is. This is why we had these tough negotiations to bring in mechanisms of detailed mechanisms of how to spend the money, and this is why it's important that climate neutrality or decarbonization, I would call it in English, would be part of the constitution of my country. This is why we are trying to put the money for the climate protection for this 100 billion euros we're talking about into another bin of spending. So this is why we had these talks all the time. Of course, in the end, we will not decide about any single dime which is going to be spent. But no dime means no spending, and no spending is a lack of modernization of the country, lack of defense capabilities, and a lack of climate protection.
I mean, while there is certainly a lot of applause for the efforts to get Germany going again, let me ask you, though, how democratic the process is, because the timing here, there is a fast-track process before the new parliament starts, and we know there's opposition from the AfD and from the far left as well, seemingly trying to avert that opposition that's going to be put forward. So how democratic is the process?
Formally, it's absolutely democratic because the German Bundestag has to be able to decide anything until the new period of the next parliament going to start. But of course, it's some kind of a bizarre moment when a bunch of MPs gonna vote tomorrow who gonna leave the parliament a week after that. But we have to understand that first we had all of these measures of the package, all of the part of the package at the table, and the Conservatives were not able to come around and talk about it while they've been part of the opposition. And the second part is you just mentioned the two parties in the next German Bundestag, the Left Party and the AfD. These two parties are not able or not willing to support Ukraine. And this is why we have to bring all the things necessary up now in these moments to be capable to react to all of the, let me call it, madness coming from the Oval Office.